Welcome to this video from Girlguiding Gloucestershire, part of a short series of videos helping you get set up and claiming gift aid for your unit or other Girlguiding level. We'll refer to units in this video, but the process is the same for other Girlguiding levels such as districts or divisions. In this video, we'll focus on submitting your claim to HMRC. You will need to have completed the HMRC setup, have your Government Gateway login, and completed your accounts and declaration forms record keeping before you can make a claim. To make your claim, there are 2 steps to complete. Download the spreadsheet from the HMRC website and complete it, and upload the completed spreadsheet and complete the claim. We'll look at each of these in turn. First, we'll look at completing the spreadsheet. This is not your accounts spreadsheet, but one that HMRC require as part of the claim process. Follow the URL to download the spreadsheet. There are 2 versions. Select the template that matches the software you use. We have used Excel in this example. This is what the spreadsheet looks like. We can start filling in the details. Remember to save your document on a regular basis as you enter your details. This helps ensure you don't lose your work if, for example, your laptop shuts down because you haven't plugged it into the mains. To save your document, choose File, then Save As. Decide where you would like to save the spreadsheet on your computer and choose your file name. We suggest your unit name and the year you are claiming for. Make sure the Save As type says Open Document Spreadsheet. If it's not already showing this format, click on the drop-down box and select it. Then click Save. You may get this pop-up message depending on which version of Excel you are using. Just click Yes. To start completing the spreadsheet, enter the date of your earliest donation you're going to claim for in box 1. Ignore box 2 unless you have overclaimed in a previous year. This is very unlikely. Now you can start filling in donor details in the bottom section of the spreadsheet. Remember to save the document regularly. If the pop-up box comes up, select Yes. Enter the details as follows. Enter the names of your donors. This is usually parents or carers. The details come from your declaration forms. Title, first name and surname must all be entered. If they only entered an initial for their first name on the form, then just use the initial here. Enter the house number or name and the postcode. You should have this detail on your declaration form as well, but if you don't have the postcode, you can use the Royal Mail postcode finder. Leave the aggregated donations box blank. Either put yes in the sponsored event box if the donation is from a sponsored event, or leave the box blank if it isn't. For example, subs donations would be left blank. Enter the donation date. If the claim relates to a series of donations, for example, subs paid each term, enter the date the last donation was made. Enter the total donation amount in the end box. This is the total from across the whole financial year. If you're entering donation income under the small donations scheme, enter this as one line for the income. Include the date and amount received and a note in the aggregated donations column explaining what the income is. There are examples of both these types of entry in the grey example table above. In all cases, you are entering the total donated amount. HMRC will calculate how much you are paid based on these income figures. The spreadsheet will automatically add up the donations in the total donations box at the top. Enter all the donations, then do a final save and close the spreadsheet. You've now completed part 1. When you have siblings with one parent or carer paying subs and one declaration form covering all their income for gift aid, you need to collate these details and enter the donor as one line on the spreadsheet. You can claim for more than 1 year on one spreadsheet. However, if you claim in turn for each of your financial years, HMRC will add a little bit of interest. It's easiest to make a claim once a year for gift aid, but if you want to claim more often, you can do so. However, HMRC will only process part-year claims if they amount to more than £100 being claimed. That means the total donations box on the spreadsheet must total £400 or more. Next, let's move on to submitting the claim. Visit the HMRC website Gift Aid claim page and click on the Start Now button. Enter your Government Gateway user ID and password and click the Sign In button. An access code will be sent to the mobile number you have registered. When it arrives, enter the code and then select the Continue button. Click on the Claim Tax Back on Donations link, and on the next page, click the Make a Charity Repayment Claim link. Complete the repayment claim details as follows. Tick the first box to confirm you are providing honest and accurate information. Are you claiming gift aid? The answer there is yes. Answer no to the next two questions. Give your claim a reference number. This will show on the bank statement once paid to you. Then click Next. On the next page, it shows you a summary of the sections you need to complete to make your claim. Click the Next button to move on. The first section is the organisation details. If your unit is registered with the Charity Commission, then you will need to provide different answers here. This guidance is only relevant to those not registered independently with the Charity Commission. Girlguiding groups that are not registered with the Charity Commission are known as accepted charities, so we do not have a charity regulator. Choose None in the first box and then the Accepted Charity option from the next box. Scrolling down the organisation page, answer no to the next question about trusts. And finally, the remaining boxes are the details of your gift aid administrator you included on the gift aid certificate when you set up your HMRC account. Make sure these details match those registered with HMRC. The next page gives you the facility to upload the spreadsheet you completed earlier. Click on the Choose File button and locate the file you saved on your computer. Click Open. The file name will then appear next to the Choose File button. If you click the wrong file, click the button and try again. Then click the Next button. The system will upload the file you selected and show you a copy of your spreadsheet data. If this does not appear, you will get an error message which tells you why it's wrong, but it's normally either you've not filled in all the boxes in the spreadsheet or you've not saved the spreadsheet in the .ods format. If it was able to upload your spreadsheet, but you've made an error within it, the data presented will indicate which line contains the error. To correct this, open your spreadsheet again on your computer and make any alterations needed. Save it as an .ods document, go back to step 10 and continue from there. When your document has uploaded successfully and you've verified the data presented to you, move on to the next step. Click Next, then the Confirm Details button at the bottom. You will then see confirmation that you have successfully attached your gift aid claim. If you've got to this stage, you should now have 3 ticks down the centre of the summary page. Click Next. On the next page, tick the box to confirm you understand the statement, then click Next. You will then see a security check page. You will need to re-enter your Government Gateway ID and password. Then click Submit. It's a good idea to either print a copy of this confirmation page or at the very least keep a note of the submission number on the screen. Click Next again, and if you can, print and save the summary page. If you've followed all these steps and your claim is now submitted, all that is left to do is sit back and relax and wait for the payment to land in your bank account. This can usually take about 2 weeks, but it does depend on the number of claims they're processing. You'll also receive a confirmation letter in the post letting you know how much you've been paid. Keep this as part of your accounts. Don't forget to log out of the HMRC portal at the end.